Cade's putting air in the truck tire. Oh, gotta put that one down. Okay, let's pull it off there. Check it with that air gauge. Good boy. We're in put up mode. You're ready to take the stacker to Dad's. Before I do that, I don't know if you can hear it leaking, and I noticed it had a nail in it. I'm gonna pull the nail, get a plug in it. We got it aired up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the nail. I'm gonna get my plugs ready. Got my may not be in straight. All right, guys, I got it in there. I got the plug ready. I'm gonna pull this piece out, get the plug in.
Oh.
All right, now we just gotta cut the.
He's got it, Daddy.
Cut the plug off. You got the nail, Kate? That's what was in the tire, guys. Good evening, guys. Just got home. Been out of town for work. Still got some firewood on my truck, so I'm gonna pull it out. I gotta pull it out anyways. While I got it out, I'm gonna go ahead and back it up here. And mind all the kids' toys and stuff back in there, but get that firewood put in there with the wood burner. Really concerned about the long trip this truck had to make, going from here to here. Ha! Who am I kidding? That's not a GM or a Dodge. Dodge guys didn't think you were out clear on that one, did you? It's all fun and games, all fun and games. It's a daggone Ford Sapphire Blue Lamborghini panel wagon. Guys, here we are. We're not gonna go all the way to the back, but you can see the green back there through the trees there. But it's looking pretty good, actually. You know, it's got some thin spots right here close to the trees in this corner here, just to be expected, and a really thin spot right here, which is a little bit of a low spot, which is to be expected. But overall, it looks really good. Pretty decent color for this time of year. Do have a few weeds here and there. Not a huge deal. This is, if you recall, a straight orchard grass hayfield that I planted this year. You can see here, it's roughly probably 8 inches tall in the taller areas. It's a little bit shorter than that in some areas. It does have some winter annual weeds. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be perfect. I have to think that because I got quite a bit of money in it. I actually planted that field on September 14th. Today is November 2nd. So about a month and a half. So 6 weeks is what that's been planted, which is about perfect. We had really good rain after I planted it. It's really been a perfect year for fall planting of this stuff so far. Now, my wheat, I'm not so sure about that because I just got it in the ground. And all right, let's get that firewood stacked right back here somewhere. I know I haven't really been keeping you updated on this piece here, but you guys saw where I added this on last year. It is pretty well complete. Not 100%. Is anything ever 100%? I just put up some OSB. I was waiting for the prices to come down on this wall on the bottom 4 foot, so I can stack up against there. I don't have to worry about beating my metal off and all that crap. So I haven't done this back wall. Yes, this is a dedicated firewood storage and wood burner area, but if I don't need the entire space, I can use it for something else, I will. While we're doing kind of walking around update stuff, the addition on the barn, you'll see I have not gotten that done all year. The number one reason is, as most of you know, my mom, she was sick. I basically put everything on hold to spend time with her, and that is the best decision I ever made. I don't really care about not having this done. I got to spend some time with my mom before she passed away, so I'd much rather have that time spent with her than have this done. So it is what it is, but it is time to jump back on this. I have gotten this cleaned back up. This was grown up and everything. You'll see right where I left off. I've got to pour 3 more piers Gotta get all my string lines back up, make sure everything's square. Somehow or another, my batter board down there has been hit and moved, so I'll have to redo that. This one here seems good, but obviously I'm gonna check that before I just trust it. And once I get these 3 piers poured, then I'll be ready to put my brackets on here for my posts. I'm gonna get my posts made, get my posts set up, everything squared and trued. Then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna rip all this metal here. Well, we're gonna take this gutter down. We're gonna rip this metal here just to this height here. We're gonna put 2x12s all down through here as a header. Put 2x12s all the way down through here as a header. And we're gonna string this here with 2x8s on 2-foot centers. That is the plan. And then once we get the roof up, before I do any more walls or anything, then I'm gonna cut this down to grade, do all my work along here, and put the floor in. And the floor is just gonna be asphalt, ground up asphalt millings. And if I can get that done this fall/winter, I'll be really happy. That may not sound like much, but for one guy, me, along with working and just, you know, dealing with life, that is a lot in the wintertime when you have very short days and the weather doesn't cooperate. All right, another load headed to the customer. First cutting, this is actually off of 2 different fields because we finished out what was in the Quonset off that first cutting, and then orchard grass off another field. Me and Dad's gonna go see if we can get this thing unloaded before it gets too dark. All right, heading out. How many bales you got on here, Dad?
Well, 183. I'm just going to charge him 180. Give him 3 in case he finds one they don't buy.
Yeah. All right. Off we go. All right, guys, we're here. We're up to the barn. Everything here is really tight to get around. Really narrow gates. I think I'm stuck here where I'm sitting. It's not really that bad, except for right up against the barn where I pulled up to. Has some slop and everything. So Dad's already up there on the load. See, I'm having me a really quick safety snack before we get started. Hostess cupcake. So how long it takes to unload 183 bales and carry it to the opposite end of the barn. Let's go, guys. Oh. Well, are we halfway done, Dad? Over half?
No,
Nah, probably not quite over half. Here's the trailer. Here's the stack in the barn.
That's where an elevator would be handy. Pull it up there and elevator here. And
Yeah, or where a gate there would be handy. You could just back it in the barn. Be a little bit closer. That's all right, though. We're getting it. All right, guys. So we filled up that center section there, about, I think, 7 layers high. And we had just about 15 bales we put in here. So I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna head home. Dad's helping him put a gate back on the hinges. Pretty nice area down in here. A few hills here and there. We're down further southern Illinois. As you know, I'm in southern Illinois, but this is down around Carbondale area here. So there's actually some bluffs and stuff. You know, wouldn't call them mountains by any means, but hillier than what most people think Illinois is. Let's roll. Dad stopped to get some supper on the way home after some good hard work unloading a load of hay. It's always good to eat a good, healthy, hearty meal. And so that's what we're doing. I just came out to get Dad's Coke. It's a little bit chilly inside, but don't get much healthier than old Long John's. God bless you. God bless America. Franklin County Forage out.